All right, working on the barrel project. We got water that's been soaked in here for 36 hours and getting the staves nice and wet. We have our blueberry vanilla brandy that has been soaking for 36 hours as well. You see all those blueberry chunks in there. We are dumping the water out of the barrel, adding in the blueberry brandy, and then that is going to age in the garage for the next 5 days. I got good temperature coming up for that. And then after 5 days, we're gonna bring it in, test it, make sure it's tasting okay, and that's probably gonna go for at least 7 to 14 days in the house. From there, we'll be filling it with the rye. All right, so we're gonna dump the water. Cork, give it a little smell. Smells charry. That smells good. All right, fun strain. Got our bowl, wire. Give this a little smell test. Okay. So for the brandy, we used E&J VSOP Grand Blue and a whole pack of blueberries, 1 vanilla bean pod that was sliced in half, and the seeds scraped out, and then the whole thing added to the jar here. All right, here we go. It smells pretty good. Got all of our goodness in here. Gonna make sure that that strains out completely. Give it a little smush, and then we're gonna transfer it to the barrel. Just gonna use a spoon, try and press this down some. Make sure we're getting all the juice out of here. I know there's some recipes, if you will, that will call for the blueberries and the vanilla bod and everything to be added into the barrel, except our barrel opening is so small, I just don't think I'll be able to get all this back out. And I don't want this to be in the barrel forever. So we are just gonna use the juice that has been marinating. Make sure we get all of it. It's pretty good. Now let's dump it in. So make sure our spout is closed. We're slowly going to pour this into the barrel. It smells really good. Just a hint of vanilla. That's what we wanted with just the 1 vanilla bean pod. Definitely blueberries coming through very strong. A little bit of that sweetness from the brandy. And we got some goo coming through. We'll get some more of this goo in the barrel. Get those staves nice and coated. Okay. And that was only about 750 milliliter. This is a 2-liter barrel, so, you know, a little under halfway full. What that means is we're gonna have to rotate it at least 2 or 3 times a day. Make sure this gets nice and covered. Luckily, it comes with this little stand. Can rotate it pretty easily. Everything's nice and wet in there, so it should be sealed up as good as we're gonna get. And we'll do one of these rotates probably about every 8 hours. So now this is going to move out to the garage. Some nice weather over the next couple days. a little chilly and then a little warmer. So the liquid should move in and out of the staves at a decent amount. We're not looking for a whole lot of movement just because with a 2-liter barrel, the oaking is gonna happen really fast. So after 5 days in the garage, we'll give it a taste test, move it back inside, and monitor it from there. All right, last step for right now. We are gonna make our rye blend so that it can start marinating, get those flavors all tied together before it goes into the barrel after the blueberry brandy gets done. So we're doing a mix. We're doing a 75-25, 75 of Middle West Spirits Dark Pumpernickel Rye. That comes in at 96 proof. And then we are doing 25% of the same thing, but at cask strength, and this is batch 2. So we are going to use our blueberry brandy marinating container. There's still some guts in here. I'm not gonna dump it. That way we can get a little bit of flavor infusion, just a tiny bit, before we actually put this into the barrel. So, where's my spout? Need the phone. Okay, so we are looking for 1125 milliliters, which is going to be a full bottle plus a little bit extra. Get all the juice. Okay, number 2. Almost there. A little bit over. That's okay. And then our cask strength. I'm gonna take this one up to 1500 milliliters. Don't want to do a full 2 liters just so there's room in the barrel for it to breathe. Almost there. There we go. A little bit over. That's all right. So, give this bad boy a shake. Smells good. Okay, there she is. We got our rye blend. We're gonna let this one, I don't know, should we put it in the garage? Nah, let's keep it inside. Let's keep this one climate controlled, and we'll just give it a little spin, nothing too crazy. And once we're ready to dump it, this is gonna go in the barrel. Alrighty, stay tuned for phase 2.